Episode 11, Eat to Support Immunity. Opening your immune system isn't just a defense. It's a mirror. It usually starts quietly. You feel more tired than usual. A scratchy throat, a wave of fatigue. Maybe your skin breaks out or your digestion feels off. You brush it off, you're just stressed. Didn't sleep enough, it's the weather. But deep down, your body is speaking. Your immune system, your most loyal, tireless ally, is asking for support. And here's the surprising truth. It doesn't just need more supplements. It needs rhythm, it needs nourishment. It needs a plate that supports its delicate balance every day. In a world full of immunity boosters, miracle pills, and endless health hacks, it's easy to forget that your body already knows how to protect itself. Your job isn't to fight harder, it's to support smarter. And one of the most powerful ways to do that, not with more but with better. With intentional, ordered eating that feeds your microbiome, calms your inflammation, and aligns with your natural immune rhythm. What this episode is about, in this episode of Eat in the Right Order, we'll explore why your immune system depends on more than just vitamins and minerals, how gut health and inflammation affect your body's first line of defense, the critical role of food sequencing in reducing immune stress, real meals that not only nourish but restore, and how to create a daily eating rhythm that supports long-term resilience. You don't need to panic every time you feel a sniffle. You don't need to reach for 5 different powders and a dozen pills. Sometimes all it takes is a plate eaten in the right order, at the right time, with the right intention. So if you've ever felt like your body is more sensitive lately, if you've caught every little cold, or your skin, sleep, or gut have been off, or if you simply want to feel more grounded and resilient in your own body, this episode is for you. Part 1, Why your immune system needs more than just vitamins. When we think of supporting immunity, most of us picture the same things: vitamin C, zinc, garlic, echinacea, a burst of green juice, a handful of supplements, maybe a quick detox after we've gotten sick. But what if your immune system wasn't something to boost every time you feel under the weather? What if it was something to support, listen to, and nourish every single day? Because the truth is, your immune system isn't just your body's defense. It's a mirror of your internal balance, and no amount of vitamins can fix an immune system that's constantly inflamed, undernourished, or out of rhythm. Your immune system is a network, not a switch. The immune system is incredibly complex. It's not just white blood cells fighting infections, it's a full-body network. The gut, where 70% of your immune cells live. The skin, your first external barrier. The lungs, filtering the air you breathe. The lymphatic system, carrying immune signals. And even the brain, coordinating stress and recovery. And guess what fuels this entire system? Not just vitamins, but the food you eat, the way you digest it, and the order in which your body processes it. The problem with vitamin-focused immunity. Let's say someone's feeling rundown. They load up on supplements, vitamin C, zinc, elderberry gummies, but their meals are rushed. They eat processed food on the go, they snack constantly. They start dinner with carbs and sugar, they eat too late, they're inflamed. Will the supplements help? Maybe a little? But they're like trying to fix a broken foundation by painting the walls. Immunity isn't something you can patch. It's something you build from the gut, the blood sugar, the hormones, the food rhythm. Inflammation, the hidden immune drain. One of the biggest immune disruptors is chronic, low-grade inflammation. You may not notice it, you may not even feel sick. But if you're eating out of order, starting meals with carbs or sugar, spiking insulin, feeding gut dysbiosis, you're creating internal stress. That stress turns into inflammation, and inflammation distracts your immune system. Instead of guarding you from real threats, it's too busy cleaning up internal fires. A 2018 study in the journal Immunity linked blood sugar dysregulation with weakened immune cell response even in otherwise healthy individuals. How food order helps your immune system. Let's get practical. Imagine 2 people eating the same meal: brown rice, roasted vegetables, grilled chicken, a small piece of fruit. Person A eats the fruit first, then the rice, then veggies, then protein. Blood sugar spikes, gives insulin rises sharply. Gives gut bacteria ferment sugars too quickly. Gives inflammation rises, gives immune response is slowed. Person B starts with veggies, then protein ends with rice and fruit. Gives glucose rises slowly, gives less insulin demand. Gives gut lining is protected, gives microbiome stays balanced. Gives immune system stays calm, clear, and ready. Blood sugar spikes, gives insulin rises sharply. Gives gut bacteria ferment sugars too quickly. Gives inflammation rises, gives immune response is slowed. Person B starts with veggies, then protein ends with rice and fruit. Gives glucose rises slowly, gives less insulin demand. Gives gut lining is protected, gives microbiome stays balanced. Gives immune system stays calm, clear, and ready. But eating slowly, starting meals with fiber. Following a predictable rhythm. These things calm your nervous system, they lower cortisol, and they allow your immune system to function at its best. Immune health is a daily rhythm, not a crisis response. Supporting your immune system isn't about reacting when you're already sick. It's about building a foundation every single day. Through vegetables that feed your gut lining, through proteins that repair immune cells, through slow carbs that don't spike inflammation, through meal timing that honors your circadian rhythm, through food order that gives your system peace, not panic. Final thought, you don't have to choose between natural and effective. You don't need more supplements or strict protocols. You just need to come back to the basics. Eat gently, eat in rhythm, eat in the right order. Because your immune system isn't asking for perfection. It's asking for consistency, for peace, for support. And every bite you take with care, that's a message to your body. I've got you, you're safe, we're healing. Part 2, how food order impacts gut health, inflammation, and immune response. In the last section, we uncovered something surprising. That your immune system, often thought of as a warrior, might actually be more like a gardener. It doesn't just need quick action, it needs soil, sunlight, time, and care. And the food you eat is part of that care. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. It's not just what you eat, it's how you eat. And especially in what order, because the way you sequence your meals shapes what happens in your gut. And your gut isn't just where you digest food, it's where you build immunity. Your gut, the control center of immunity. 70% of your immune cells live in and around your gastrointestinal tract. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, your microbiome working day and night too. Train your immune cells, communicate with your brain, regulate inflammation, fight off pathogens, help you recover from illness. Think of your gut as mission control. If it's calm and balanced, your immune system is alert but not reactive. If it's overwhelmed, inflamed, or out of sync, your immune system gets confused, and confused immunity can look like frequent colds, seasonal allergies, digestive issues, skin flare-ups, autoimmune flares, fatigue. So what shapes the health of your gut? One of the biggest and most overlooked factors is food order. Fiber first. Feed the peacekeepers. When you start a meal with fiber-rich vegetables, steamed greens, bitter lettuce, fermented veggies, you do something powerful. 1. You feed your beneficial bacteria. 2. You create a buffer for digestion. 3. You slow down the absorption of sugars and starches. 4. You reduce inflammatory spikes. When your microbiome gets fiber first, it produces short-chain fatty acids like butyrate. These compounds strengthen your gut lining, reduce inflammation, calm overactive immune responses, prevent leaky gut intestinal permeability. It's not just digestion, it's immune protection from the inside out. Protein next, repair and regulate. Protein provides the amino acids your immune system uses to build antibodies, create immune cells, heal damaged tissue, regulate immune signaling. But here's what matters. If you eat protein after a carb-heavy start, insulin can block efficient amino acid absorption. That means less raw material for immunity. So eating protein after fiber, but before starch allows for optimal breakdown and immune support. Eggs, fish, lentils, tofu when placed mid-meal can help your body repair quietly and effectively. Carbs last, reduce the fire. When you eat carbs first, especially refined ones, it's like throwing a match into dry grass. Blood sugar rises, insulin surges. Gut bacteria shift into sugar fermentation mode. Inflammation increases. But when you eat carbs last after fiber and protein, you flatten the glucose curve, reduce post-meal inflammatory markers, avoid feeding overgrowth of harmful bacteria, support calm immune function. A 2022 review in Gut Microbes found that post-meal inflammation decreased by 25 to 35% when carbs were eaten after fiber and protein. It's not about avoiding carbs, it's about where they go in the meal. Food order equals gut order equals immune balance. Let's imagine two scenarios. Scenario A: disordered eating sequence. Fruit or juice as an appetizer, bread or rice first. Protein last, no vegetables, eaten fast, while stressed. Gives good fermentation, gives gas, bloating, gives blood sugar spike, gives inflammation. Gives poor nutrient absorption, gives immune confusion. Scenario B: gut-loving order. Start with sautéed greens or a veggie soup, add a grilled protein or tofu. Finish with a small portion of roasted squash. Chew slowly, phone away, lights dimmed. Gives balanced microbiome, gives reduced inflammation. Gives efficient nutrient use, gives hormonal calm, gives immune clarity. Same ingredients, different message to your body. Why this matters now more than ever: our modern lives are full of things we can't control: viruses, stress, pollution. But food order is something simple, gentle, and deeply effective. It's one of the few daily rituals that not only feeds your hunger, but gives your body information. You're safe, you're nourished, you don't need to overreact. You can rest and defend wisely. This isn't just about protection. It's about wisdom, helping your immune system become less reactive, more resilient, and deeply supported from the inside. Final thought: when you eat in order, you invite order into your body, into your gut, into your immune cells, into the quiet systems working to keep you well without you even noticing. So next time you sit down for a meal, ask yourself, am I eating in a way that brings peace to my gut and clarity to my immune system? Because the best protection starts not with panic, but with presence. And sometimes all it takes is starting your meal with grains. Part 3: Immune supportive foods and how to structure them. In the previous part, we explored how the order of food affects gut health, inflammation, and ultimately, immune strength. Now, let's bring this insight to the table literally. Because when you know what to eat and how to combine it, your everyday meals become more than just nourishment. They become messages, reminders to your body that it's supported, grounded, and capable of healing. Let's look at the key categories of immune supportive foods and how to structure them into meals that don't just taste good, but do good. 1. Fiber-rich vegetables, the immune primer. Start every meal here. Why? Because fiber is fuel for your microbiome, and your microbiome trains your immune system. It's like laying down a calm, nourishing foundation before adding complexity. Best options: steamed leafy green spinach, bok choy, Swiss chard. Cruciferous veggies: broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower. Cooked root veggies: carrots, beets, parsnips. Fermented vegetables: kimchi, sauerkraut in small amounts. Why they work: high in prebiotic fiber, gives feeds good bacteria. Support gut lining integrity, prevents leaky gut. Naturally anti-inflammatory, rich in vitamins like A, C, K, and folate. Structure tip: start meals with a small plate of sautéed greens or a veggie soup. This calms blood sugar, soothes digestion, and primes your immune response gently. 2. Clean proteins, the immune builders. Protein provides the amino acids that your immune system uses to build antibodies, repair tissue, generate glutathione, a master antioxidant. Support white blood cell production. Best options: eggs, wild caught fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel. organic tofu or temper pasture-raised poultry, lentils and legumes, especially when soaked, sprouted. Why they work: deliver zinc, iron, selenium, key immune minerals. Contain tryptophan, gives serotonin, gives supports sleep and immune recovery. Assist in repair after illness or inflammation. Structure tip: eat protein second after vegetables. This allows for better digestion, gentler absorption, and reduces post-meal fatigue. 3. Healthy fats, the silent immune protectors. Good fats aren't just energy, they're messengers. They regulate inflammation, support hormone balance, and help absorb fat-soluble immune vitamins like D, E, and K. Best options: extra virgin olive oil, avocado, flaxseed oil, chia seeds, nuts, especially walnuts and almonds. Fatty fish, double win for protein plus omega-3s. Why they work: omega-3s help reduce chronic inflammation, aid in gut lining regeneration, provide long-burning fuel, gives stabilize mood and blood sugar. Structure tip: add fats alongside protein or with veggies. A drizzle of olive oil or a few avocado slices with greens is perfect. For slow-digesting carbs, the gentle supporters. Carbs aren't the enemy, but timing and type matter. When eaten last and when chosen wisely, carbohydrates can support serotonin, mood, and sleep, provide vitamins B and C, offer sustainable energy without crashing, feed friendly gut bacteria, especially resistant starches. Best options: roasted sweet potato or pumpkin, quinoa, brown rice, small portions, oats, soaked or slow-cooked, cooked legumes. Why they work: low glycemic index equals reduced inflammation. Many contain soluble fiber, complement protein digestion, and support mineral balance. Structure tip: eat these after veggies and protein. This reduces blood sugar spikes and creates a gentle, steady energy release. 5. Functional foods, the extra layer. These foods act as gentle immune modulators, small additions that offer a big impact. Try adding: ginger gives anti-inflammatory, digestive aid. Garlic gives supports white blood cell activity. Turmeric gives powerful immune modulator, pair with black pepper. Fermented foods gives enhanced microbiome diversity. Bone broth gives gut healing, amino acids for recovery. Green tea gives polyphenols that support immune balance. Structure tip: use these as accents in cooking, tea, or broths. They build resilience in subtle, daily ways. Sample structured meal, immune peace plate. Starter: steamed kale with lemon and olive oil. A few slices of fermented beet or radish main. Grilled salmon with a turmeric garlic rub, roasted carrots and leeks, and 1/3 cup mashed sweet potato. Chamomile or ginger tea after the meal. Why it works: fiber first gives microbiome support. Protein and fat next gives repair and nutrient absorption. Carbs last gives calm serotonin response, no crash. Functional foods infused throughout gives subtle immune messaging. Final thought: eat to support, not overstimulate. We're used to thinking of immunity as something to activate or boost. But true immune strength is built quietly, through rest, through rhythm, through the steady presence of nourishing meals. So eat in the right order, not just to fuel your body but to remind it: you're supported, you're balanced, you're safe to heal. Part 4: Sample immune-boosting meals and meal order. You've learned how fiber, protein, healthy fats, and gentle carbs each play a role in supporting your immune system. But how do we bring them all together in real meals? Not complicated meal plans, not fancy superfoods. Just simple, nourishing combinations that align with your body's natural rhythms. Let's explore some thoughtfully designed meals that support immune health, starting from your first bite of the day to your last gentle chew at night. Breakfast: calm, nourish, prepare. Your morning sets the tone. This is not the time to spike blood sugar or overload digestion. Instead, focus on grounding your system and gently waking up immune and gut activity. Immune-boosting breakfast idea: sunrise support, order to eat. 1. A few slices of cucumber or lightly steamed greens with olive oil and lemon. 2. 2 boiled or poached eggs sprinkled with turmeric plus black pepper. 3. 1/3 cup of slow-cooked oats topped with a spoon of flaxseed and a few blueberries. 4. Warm green tea with a slice of ginger. Why it works: fiber first wakes up digestion gently. Eggs gives high-quality protein plus selenium. Oats plus flaxseed gives beta-glucans and omega-3 seconds support immune cell signaling. Ginger plus turmeric gives reduced low-grade inflammation. Blueberries gives packed with immune-friendly polyphenols. Tip: avoid fruit juices or sugary granola in the morning. They spike insulin and may suppress immunity long-term. Lunch: strengthen, balance, restore. Midday is when your digestion is strongest, so this is your chance to fuel up with real immune-building power. Immune-boosting lunch idea: midday defense bowl. Order to eat. 1. A side salad of arugula, shredded carrots, and sauerkraut with lemon olive oil dressing. 2. Grilled salmon or tempeh with steamed broccoli and a drizzle of tahini. 3. A small portion of quinoa or roasted sweet potato. 4. Herbal infusion, fennel plus mint. Why it works: greens plus fermented veggies gives feed gut microbiome. Salmon gives omega-3s plus vitamin D plus complete protein. Tahini gives zinc plus healthy fats. Quinoa gives magnesium plus gentle post-meal carb. Mint tea gives supports digestion and calm absorption. Bonus fact: studies show that fermented foods improve microbiome diversity, which strengthens antibody production and immune cell training. Dinner: light, soothing, rebuilding. At night, your immune system begins its deep work repairing tissues, regulating inflammation, and resetting hormonal signals. Dinner should support that shift, not challenge it. Immune-boosting dinner idea: evening reset. Order to eat. 1. A warm vegetable broth with sautéed leeks and bok choy. 2. Steamed tofu or a small piece of turkey with roasted carrots. 3. A spoon of mashed pumpkin or brown rice if hungry. 4. Chamomile or lemon balm tea. Why it works: broth and greens gives hydrate and prepare digestion. Tofu, turkey gives tryptophan for melatonin plus immune support. Roasted carrots gives beta-carotene, supports mucosal immunity. Pumpkin gives gentle carbs, supports serotonin conversion. Herbal tea gives calms nervous system for immune recovery. Evening reminder: eating too late or too heavy can disrupt your immune rhythm by suppressing melatonin and increasing inflammation overnight. How to build your own immune-boosting plate. Use this easy 3-to-1 rule. 3 parts cooked or fermented vegetables. 2 parts clean protein plus healthy fat. 1 part slow digesting carbohydrate, optional, and eaten last. And follow this sequence every time you eat. Fiber gives protein, fat gives carbohydrate. Why this matters: keeps glucose stable, reduces stress on immune cells. Supports microbial balance, lowers inflammation. Improves nutrient absorption, enhances recovery. Prevents immune overreaction, builds resilience. Immune balancing snacks if needed. If you need a snack, choose something that's low in sugar, high in stability protein or fat. Easy on the gut. Examples: a boiled egg plus cucumber slices. Hummus with carrot sticks, a few soaked almonds plus warm herbal tea. Kefir or plain yogurt with cinnamon. Seaweed snacks with sesame oil. Avoid fruit-only snacks or anything low-fat and high-carb. They cause blood sugar spikes that confuse your immune rhythm. Final thought: a calm plate, a stronger you. Immunity isn't about perfection, it's about rhythm. It's about giving your body signals through your plate that it is safe, steady, and supported. You don't have to fear every cold. You don't have to overcorrect with supplements. Sometimes it starts with a warm bowl of soup, a few mindful bites of greens, a soft breath before your next meal. Eat gently, eat wisely, eat in order. Your body will remember and your immune system will thank you. Part 5, Summary and Episode 12, Eat to Support Skin Health. Your immune system doesn't need a hero, it needs a partner. It needs you every single day to support it in quiet, consistent ways. And in this episode, you've learned how to do exactly that. What we've covered: why immunity isn't just about vitamins, it's about rhythm, nourishment, and regulation. How chronic inflammation and blood sugar spikes confuse immune signaling. The powerful role of the gut, how eating in order supports microbiome balance. Key immune supportive foods: fiber-rich veggies, clean proteins, omega-3 fats, and gentle carbs. Practical meal structures and real-life examples of how to eat in the right order every day. But perhaps the most important lesson? That food isn't just fuel, it's information. And when delivered in the right order, it tells your immune system, you are safe, you are supported, you can heal. Coming up next, episode 12, Eat to Support Skin Health. Your skin is more than a surface. It's your body's largest organ, and it reflects everything happening beneath the ... In the next episode, we'll explore the surprising connection between digestion, inflammation, and skin clarity. Why eating out of order can lead to breakouts, sensitivity, or dullness. The best foods to nourish your skin from the inside out. And how to create meals that glow literally. Because beauty isn't just what you put on your skin. It's how you nourish it from within. Final thought: you don't need extremes. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You just need to show up at your table with a little more care, a little more intention, and a willingness to trust your body's wisdom. And with every meal eaten in the right order, your immune system remembers, I'm strong, I'm supported, I've got this.